Talking along, talking to Corin on the phone, and Mum on the phone. Happy birthday.
Cool.
Thanks for
Oh yeah.
should be good.
Right, we're at the Robertson Creek Trailhead. We've done 14 k's from Mazama on the road, and now it is 5 o'clock and we're doing as much as we can along the Robertson Trail.
2 hours in?
Yeah, do what we can today, and then we're just going to have to load what we haven't done onto the next couple of days, but that's what it is like getting out of town. Be nice to be back in the forest, which is going to be great. Well, we were going to camp here, but there's quite a few dead trees. They're unlikely to fall down, but let's not take chances.
We don't want a sleepless night either.
No, so we're going to go back to where, on a high point that Matthew found, which is a bit rocky, but it'll be okay.
But I know now when I wake up, I just have to put my feet back on the ground. And you will come back, oh my God, it's you again. Once we were more than friends, darling, how you've been. I miss just.
Well, we just had a bit of a setback in that we didn't really think about water, got it almost to the top of the hill and then realised there's no water for ages, so Matthew went 2 kilometres back down the hill, pretty much to the junction, to get water for the rest of the day. So that was a bit silly of us, wasn't it?
It was.
So Matthew's walked 4 extra k's.
Extra couple of hundred.
We will make it all the way somehow. But I know now when I wake up, I just have to put my feet back on the ground. And you will come back, oh my God, it's you again. Once we were more than friends, darling, how you've been.
I see big mountains now, Cascades, it's exciting.
Oh my God, it's you again. So many years has gone, now you're back again. I cannot pretend it's always you in the end. I know it's bad to take a leap into my world of fantasy, but we will make it all the way.
Okay, we're heading down to Holman Pass. We didn't like the last campsite. There are a lot of PCTers there, not that we've got anything against PCTers, but there were lots of people there and there was no water and the last campsite was a bit humpy bumpy. So we decided to suck it up and walk the extra 4 k's on to Holman, where hopefully there'll be a site and we know we can get water on the way. We're just going through a little burn zone. First one we've seen for days, which has been quite refreshing. Well, we arrived pretty late last night. There's a lot of camping down there, but there's lots of people down there and a dog. So we just camped pretty much in the middle of the junction of the 4 trails. Anyway, did the job. Nice and flat. This is a PNTA trail crew, and we have these guys to thank for at least a mile of clear run through here. So yes, these people are cutting big logs by hand.
But we're keeping them from their work, so we really want them to get going.
Yeah, we do. If you could do another mile today, that would be awesome. So this is what they use to cut the blowdowns. Big saws. We're off on a day walk today, so we've got very small packs, which is lovely. We've left most of our food and extra gear here, so we're coming back here. So we're going to go along the PCT/PNT Trail for a few hours and look at the views, and then we'll come back, pack up our stuff and head off on the PNT. Any comments over there?
No, but it's exciting to be back on the PNT. It's been 5 days off trail, so we're keen to get back on it.
Back on the red line. That's where we're going later on this afternoon, down through the forest and then climbing up onto that ridge somewhere. And we'll camp up there tonight.
pretty spectacular. Very spectacular. On such a good day too. We're extremely fortunate.
Very scenic. We're starting to see the snowy mountains again, and we're about to come around a corner for a new view, which is always good. And hopefully we'll see more snowy mountains there.
Every step we take, we're turning the page. With you, I'm out of my cage, feeling all the rage. Men used to talk, but now they stay quiet. 'Cause with you, I don't need to start a riot. You inspire me to dream, reach for the sky. No limits, no asking why. In a world so cold.
Right, well we can see the big mountains of the Cascades. We're actually looking at Mount Baker over there. It's the 21 snow-covered volcano-shaped one at the back. That's shook scan.
Well, we're making our way up on the PCT, almost to the high point for the day. And we'll have some lunch. Turn around and walk back.
Going 2 miles on the PNT today.
Good scenery, well worth it. Well worth it.
Hopkins Lake, and the view, really amazing. And down there in the distance we can see Cathedral Peak and Cathedral Pass. And we can see Devil's Ridge too, where we're heading tomorrow. So now we've got 15 k's to walk back to get our stuff.
Just a walking apart, just a walking apart, like a picnic in the sun. Let's make the mark, like a walking apart, walking apart.
Puts it in perspective when you've actually met and talked to the trail crew that they have cut through all of these so that we get a clear passage. So how many of those people were there? 5? 6 PNTA Trail crew, and they worked probably an 8-hour day today. The boss man told us they cut 7 logs, but in here there's some pretty big trees and they're doing it by hand. We're off the PCT trail and back onto true PNT trail, so this is the standard. About normal for New Zealand really. Looking down on Holman Pass in the trees, about just under a kilometre to go.